The CBS series NCIS is America's most watched drama on TV. It follows a fictional team of military investigators that delves into criminal cases involving members of the Navy and Marine Corps.
Starting tomorrow, 48 Hours takes an in-depth look at the several real NCIS cases that agents cannot forget. The first episode focuses on a murdered sailor, her husband, and the dead man found in the bedroom.
I've seen horror films. I've seen the slasher films. When I walked in, my first reaction, I remember thinking, oh my God, this is real.
Dennis Santos is an NCIS investigator, but back in 1996, he was a sergeant with the Virginia Beach Police. NCIS Special Agent Brian Ricardo joined Santos at the scene. Two sailors were dead.
Quincy Brown and Elise McDessie were co-workers assigned to the Oceana Base headquarters. Elise McDessie was a good sailor. She was a model sailor.
Elise's husband, Eddie, told investigators Quincy Brown ambushed the couple when they returned home from dinner, knocking Eddie unconscious.
I'm on the phone with the police the whole time. I'm saying, please get here fast.
When Eddie came to, he says he saw Quincy Brown stabbing his wife.
Quincy Brown is in her apartment, and Quincy Brown has been shot dead while murdering Elise, shot by Elise's husband, Eddie. Before we even left the crime scene that night, we had discovered a videotape.
My name is Elise McDessie. I am making this videotape in case something happens to me or to my husband, Eddie.
Elise McDessie spoke from the grave to say what had happened to her.
Reporter Mike Mather covered the story from the very beginning.
This was a very big story. Elise McDessie was dead. It was a big deal at the time.
And Egan threatened me. You can't prove anything, so keep your mouth shut.
On the video, Elise said she had been sexually harassed on the job.
We knew that it was our duty to conduct a thorough investigation into her allegations. We had to speak for Elise.
It would take the worldwide reach of NCIS agents to reveal the true motive behind a diabolical case of murder.
The crime scene, the more we thought about it, appeared to be staged.
This is the story of a murder case spanning 6 years and 2 continents.
The more that I got involved in learning about Quincy and learning about Elise McDessie, that I said, we need justice for them.
Justice is right. Actor Rocky Carroll plays the director of the NCIS on the scripted show, and you just heard his voice narrating the new 6-part series, 48 Hours NCIS. He joins us at the table. Hello, Rocky.
Hi, how are you? Good morning. Talents.
I'll say. I know you watch the show, and it's real TV show, because that case, that actual real case, sounds like it could have been one of your scripts on NCIS, but this was a real thing.
This was a real thing, and so I'm branching out a little bit. I'm going from the world of make-believe, although most of our cases that we cover on the show are based on real cases, but now we have this 6-episode series of real NCIS cases, and I've been given the honor of being the narrator.
And you think those people who watch NCIS will want to see this kind of thing because it'll be even more interesting because they can see?
Yeah, and you know, I have a few of those in my home. My wife, who loves 48 Hours, the sort of news magazine shows like that, the sort of unsolved mysteries, it seems that they can't get enough of that. So I'm hoping that the NCIS fans, those who watch our show every Tuesday night, will follow up and will want to have more of it. So
it's so fascinating to be able to hear the actual NCIS agents in the 48 Hours piece. How did they feel about retelling their story?
You know, in the 9 seasons, knock wood now, that I've been a part of this great franchise, and I've had chances to go to some of the NCIS headquarters, meet with the agents, sit in the real director's office and talk to the... we get nothing but positive feedback. They love the fact that the show, because what our motto always is that the star of the show is the agency, and we try to put the agency in its best light. And I guess the proof is when we meet the real agents and we meet the real people of NCIS, and their response is so warm, and they thank us for what they do and how we brought up recruitment. Nobody asks them what NCIS stands for anymore, so a lot of them are former military. and there's just their service to their country, their continued service to their country, the thing that drives them, the search for truth, the search for answers, and that's what we try to portray on our series, and I think that's what people are connected to, because I've been asked over and over, what's the formula? Why is this show so successful after 14 seasons? I said, if I knew that answer, I'd bottle it and sell it. But there was something innately about the sense of purpose that these people have that is infectious to the viewer.
I think this is awesome, and you're part of the now CBS family.
Part of the CBS
Part
family.
two.
Yes,
Part two.
Indeed.
Rocky Carroll. It's called 48 Hours NCIS. It premieres tomorrow night at 10/9 Central right here on
CBS.